This is used for kind of state logic in the Angular, okay, which is like the reactive programming extensible for the extension, reactive extension for the JavaScript. Usually, three main things will be there inside the RxJS. One is called observables, one is like subjects, one is like the operators. Observables, subjects, operators. Now, how this RxJS observables and all will work, let me give you a nice idea. Now, imagine there is a person here and he has some kind of box here. Now the box contain a bunch of chocolates. This box is like the function. This box is like the function which contains multiple data, a bunch of data, like an array of data or an object of data or some kind of series of data or multiple functions one after another. Okay, we don't know, but something bunch is there. Are you clear, ma? Now, from this, I want this guy to receive one chocolate. And again, once he finished, another chocolate. And once he finished, another chocolate. Like that I want. Are you understanding the task, ma? So you have an array of data, sir. You have an array of data like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Usually, how you will get the data array of data? All data at once. Right or not? But now, I'm not giving all data once. I'm giving one. Then only, after one is successful only, two will come. After two is successful only, three will come. After three is successful only, four will come. Like that, one after the data, I am giving it. Any doubt, sir? Any doubt, sir? No? Now here, this one after the data, whichever the box is there, giving box, this is called observable. Observable. So observable contains an array of data or an object of data or a series of data or some kind of events or some kind of promises, but that load will actually goes one by one. Some load of data is there. That is called observable. What it is called? Observable. The one who takes the data, this guy is taking these chocolates now one by one, and he is called observer. He is called observer. But how he will get the data from the observable one by one? By subscribing. When this guy subscribe, when observer, understand this. This is a basic YouTube example. When observer subscribe to the observable, one after the another data from the observable will go to the observer. Again, when observer subscribe to the observable, one data after another data will go from the observable to the observer. An observable is like a YouTube channel which has multiple videos. An observer is you who will go to YouTube and click on subscribe and that bell icon. And when you do that, whenever the new thing comes, you will get one notification one by one. Any doubts here? Any doubts here? No. Now, uh, interesting point is this observable will contain, it's like it will contain so much data by next one, next two, next three. It will contain so much data. What to send one after the another. That's it. But this observer will be like, what if I get next? What if I get one video? I will watch it. If I get one video successfully, sir, I will watch it. Okay. Or I may get some catch, which is error, right? And what if I watched all the things which I got complete? Are you all getting my point, ma? Okay. This is the basic logic how observables works in the RxJS. Now, sir, when you are sending this data, this subscribe is there, na? Similar to subscribe, there are so many methods which can make observables. To make this observable, to create this observable, there are so many methods, so many functions. The functions, okay, functions used, functions used to create or manage observables, observables are called operators, are called operators. Like off is one operator, from is one operator. Okay, some so many other operators are there. Pipe is one operator. Operators are like creation operators are there, which are like off, from, and manageable operators, which are like in middle. We will have pipe operators, pipeable operators. These are like map, filter, reduce. Okay, those things are fetch, match, the kind of things. Those are all pipe operators. Not only this, the story is not over. The story ends with something called subjects. Subjects are also subjects are also observables, observables, but used for multi users, multi observers. Take it a YouTube example. Will you are the only one who will get notification whenever someone push the video? Everyone in the world will get it, like whoever subscribed, right or not? Are you getting my point, ma? So one data has to be transferred to everyone. Like multiple observers are there. In that kind of thing, that is called subject. What it is called? Subject. In subjects also there are multiple types: behavioral subject or asynchronous subject. Okay, or kind of behavioral subject is there, asynchronous subject is there, void subjects are there, which will not return anything, or something kind of replay subjects are there, which will play it again and again and again. Are you getting my point, ma? So focus on these things when we are building the actual website of our project. These things are very much useful. Okay. Now let's start our journey of building a simple e-commerce site. But before I build the simple e-commerce site, I want to show you one more time one nice interesting concept, which is called Angular 17 and 18. Till now, I hope every concept which we discussed, you had a clarity. Okay. And focus on here also. This is very simple thing. Angular 17, 18 is like not much use actually. 18 they did not put much benefits, but 17 is in 7. Sorry, November 2023. Did it turned on? Yeah, it came. Good. So online is voice is clear. Online, are you getting my voice? I think it is internet. Okay. Now focus here. Angular released in November 2023, 17th version. Angular 17. They changed their logo and everything actually. Okay. If you check it, sir, if you check it here, Angular actual thing. See, this is the old logo. This kind of hexagon shape is there, na? This is how Angular used to look like. But in a newer design, now Angular changed it to this. Okay. So which looks actually cool. Now, Angular changed its user interface, but that is not the only thing it changed. It changed from module based system to it changed from module based system to individual like standalone components. Earlier, like whenever the component created, component has tell to the module. In the component imports, the module has to be written, right? But now nothing like that. Each and every component is separate. One component can go with anywhere it likes. Okay. And not only that, uh, it brings, uh, it's like it brings new control flow directives. I will show you. Instead of ng if, ng for, ng switch. Now you can write at the rate if, at the rate else, at the rate if else, like that. Like how we do normal programming, like that you can do it in HTML only. Okay. That is a kind of new control flow where they brought it some kind of at the rate if, at the rate for, at the rate switch kind of things. Or they also brings, it brings deferred loading. Earlier, Angular used to support something called lazy loading. Actually, we didn't discuss the lazy loading, but lazy loading used to work with modules. We used to load the only modules whenever they wanted. But deferred loading is like even one div is there. I don't want to load that div immediately. I want that whole HTML I want to load, but only div I wanted some kind of after 1000 milliseconds I want to load. That you can make it. If you put at the rate differ, it will make it that. That is called deferred loading. At the rate differ. I will show you, don't worry. Okay. Okay. Or it brings ES build default.